Alright, so let's start the stream. Just give me a second because I have to verify if the music is loud enough, if my voice is clear enough, and if everything is fine, then we will start today's stream. I will try to stream for at least 2 hours today, okay? But before I do that, let me verify if I'm online. No. Okay, let me check if my voice is fine. We will start today's stream. I will try to stream for at least 2 hours today, okay? The music is loud enough, if my voice is clear enough, and if everything is fine, then we will start today's stream. I will try to stream for. Okay, it looks like music is fine. It looks like you guys can hear me. So yeah, that's all we wanted, right? So let's go. Let's start with the stream. Okay, so let's solve the problem of the day. First of all, first things first, just like every other day, we are going to solve the problem of day. What is the problem of day? Remove nth node from the end of the list. I've done it like a million times already. Shouldn't be a big deal. It's a very fairly easy problem. I have to remove, let's say, second node from the end, and in order to do that, what I can do is I can traverse the list for L minus n nodes, and then I can remove the next node. So very easy problem. Let's quickly solve this problem. Okay. Yeah, there are several ways of doing it. Let me solve it with the most efficient possible method that I know of. That would be I want to solve this problem in just one traversal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say cur equals to head while n, I have to remove the nth node, right? So let's say I equal to 0 while I is less than n. Cur equals to cur dot next I plus equal to 1. Okay, so in this way I've moved x nodes, let's say. Then my first is once again head. I can say while cur is not none, first equals to first dot next, cur equals to cur dot next, print first dot well, return head. So right now I just want to check what's the where will my first be at. So my first will be at 4. Right, why cur is not none. Let's say cur dot next is not none. In that case my first will be at 3. Now I can simply say first equals first dot next equals first dot next dot next. If first dot next is not none, then this is true, and this should be fine. Okay, let's see if it works. Remove nth from the end. By the way, it's very yes, agreed. I'm going to say if cur is none. If cur is none, in that case, so what are the cases when cur would be none? Number of nodes less than n. I can simply say if cur is none, return none, or return head. Or maybe cur will only be none when let's just say cur is none, return head. It's very cold. My AC is what's the problem here? 1 1. It is supposed to be empty string and 1. Okay, when is my cur none? It is none because I just had 1 and I went to the next one, but I couldn't. so I got it as none. I want to modify this so that I do not face such problems. Let me instead say while this is less than n. Let's start from 1 and let's say when cur is none, and let's remove this. Let's say this. Does this make sense? No, it doesn't. There is some problem I'm not able to understand. Wait, 1 2 3 4 5. I need to print first while cur is not none. This is 5. When I have one node and I want to remove that one particular node, then this code is returning 1, but it should return an empty list. Should just say if cur is none. Cur would be none when we want to remove the first node. Return head dot next. Yes. Okay, so we have solved the problem of the day. 2 more days left and we will complete this 30-day challenge, which I'm very... Okay, I'll be honest, I'm not super excited about it, but anyways, we will complete that challenge when after 2 days we'll be able to finish up this challenge. Now what should we do? We have a lot of options, we have a lot of things that we can do, but what should we do? Let me once again check if my stream is up and running. Okay. Now what should we do? We have a lot of options, we have a lot of things that we can do, but what should we do? Yeah, the stream is working perfectly fine. So yeah, we have solved 220 medium problems, 40 hard and 83 easy problems, which is fine. What should we be doing? Okay, we should revise because the title of the stream is DSA revision and more. So I do not know about more, but at least we should revise. Okay, let's revise all the problems from the grind. The grind had all the tough problems जो कि हमसे नहीं हुए थे while we were trying to solve those problems. जैसे merge interval. Actually merge interval is kind of easy, but when I approached this problem for the first time, I was very confused कि मुझे क्या use करना चाहिए because I didn't practice stacks and queues enough. But right now I know how to solve this. I just sort the interval and use a queue. Give closest points to the origin. It's very obvious you can use a heaps. Try, yeah, I know how to implement try prefix trees. I know how to implement it, it's fine. There is coin change. So these were the problems, the coin change and coin exchange. Minimum coin, total waste. So these were a couple of problems जिनमें 0-1 knapsack or knapsack, unbounded knapsack, fractional knapsack, kind of these problems. It's not as if I know these it's not as if I am very confident and comfortable with these problems, but yes, काफ़ी हद तक I know how to solve these problems, so it's fine. Next we studied rotated sorted array. So this is one of those problems जो कि if I solve it 100 times, I will have to struggle 100 times, or at least 98 times. Okay, those 2 times when I'm looking at the solution, I might not struggle that much. Otherwise, I'll have to struggle a lot. It's very irritating, but yeah, that's fine. It says that you check if the mid is greater than nums of I, then check if low is smaller than target or high is greater than target, and move accordingly. Whatever. Then there was a question, time-based key value store. Now I know how to solve this. Earlier I had a problem. Minimum window substring is slightly easier. Longest path in undirected tree. So this is an algorithm where it says that if you use a BFS from any node, then the farthest node will be part of the answer. Now use BFS again, and this time from farthest node get the entire path. Median from data stream, you use 2 heaps, min heap and max heap separate kar lo. Counts merge, I've done that. Longest palindromic subsequence multiple times. Task scheduler, done that using max heap. Duplicate number, done that multiple times, but इसमें ढेर सारी approaches and that's why I've written it in this sheet. Subarray sum equals to k, simple hash map, prefix sum. Random pick weight, prefix sum and binary search. I do not know what that problem is. Then this is a good solution to read. Largest number में हम custom comparator लगाई थी इसलिए लिखा है. Then there is reverse integer, minimum number of days to make, ये भी पता है हमको, but इसमें template थी, इसमें binary search की template है, which is very interesting. Then there is another problem which is called closest number to sorted array. If you given a sorted array, you have to find the number that is closest to, let's say 4. तो उसमें बाइनरी सर्च कैसे लगती है वो. उसके अलावा इंटरेस्टिंग प्रॉब्लम देखोगे, रिडंडेंट कनेक्शन 2. दिस इज़ इंटरेस्टिंग. इसमें कैंडिडेट नोड्स निकालते हैं 2 और फिर करते हैं. there's a discovery time wala, I remember how to solve. These were some really interesting concepts. By the way, this is the problem, minimum number of days. इसमें minimum number of days to make ambiguity, इसमें आंसर पे बाइनरी सर्च लगाने की टेम्पलेट लिखी हुई है. तो टेम्पलेट इज़ वेरी सिंपल. इफ़ यू write low less than equal to high, mid, find if it's possible at mid and then increase low. That's very simple. The point is possible. When you're at is possible, then you have to check, and in that there are multiple ways to do that. अभी सबसे easy way, for example in this problem, what you want to do is you need to use key adjacent flowers and make a bouquet, right? So the question was if I can make a bouquet. This is day. What is day, by the way? Day, number of days, right? Minimum. So if you can make if you can use key adjacent flowers and make am bouquet. Yeah. So in this particular problem, what you do is you have for I, D in bloom day. For I, D in enumerate bloom day. My internet is messing around with me once again. These days my internet does this a lot. Okay, it's back, thank God. So if d is less than equal to day, the question was if you can make k bouquet, no, m bouquet in day number of days. So you loop over this and you check if d is less than equal to day, then you see consecutive plus equal to 1, if consecutive equal to k, b plus equal to 1, consecutive equal to 0, else consecutive equal to 0. Yeah. It's very hard to remember it's very hard to understand your old solutions. Just kind of weird. What's that? It says probability. If you want to find probability of something, you can do this. And then generate a random number and return that thing. Random pick with weight. If you have weight, then you can create self.w, then whatever random number you found, return something like that. Okay, got it. What else? Yes, we need to solve one problem at this website called binary search. You might ask why we have to do that. Because we solved one problem yesterday, so I feel it would be only right if I solve one problem today. I'm gonna pick a random problem. Let's pick a problem from one company. Let's pick a problem from Microsoft. So Microsoft, and I'm gonna pick one problem. Boxes all the way down. Okay, so this is the problem that I want to pick. You're given a two-dimensional list of integers boxes. Each list contains two integers, width and height, which represent the width and height of a box. Given that you can put a box in another box if both of its width and height are smaller than the other box. Return the maximum number of boxes you can fit into a box. You cannot rotate the boxes. If both of its width and height are smaller than the other box. So in this case, you can pick everything in 10, 10, 10. You can fit the box 5, 5, 9, 9, you can fit the box 5, 5 into 9, 9, which we can fit into 9, 10, 10. Oh, so you cannot fit 4, 9 into 9, 9 because the height is equal in that case. Alright, so okay, what is the length? 10 to the power 6, 5, 10 to the power 5. Okay, how will I solve this problem though? Okay, let's open up OneNote and try to solve the problem. Okay. I was thinking of sorting this by height or width or something. Maybe even area. I can sort that on the basis of area, for example, and then I can start looping from the smallest one and then check if it can be fit in the next one. If I will sort it according to the area, then I get to do something. I get to, for example, if it's 9, 9, 4, 8 and 5, 5, or if it is 9, 9, actually 4 8 is 32, right? Yeah, 9, 9, 5, 5, then there is 6, 7. So this should be, sorry, 9, 9, 6, 7, 5, 5, right? Then I can say that if 9, 9, if 6, 7 can be put under 9, 9, then anything below it can definitely be put under 9, 9. 6, 7 is 42, 8, 4 is 32, 4, 9 is 36. Is that true? No, it is not, because 9, 9, 6, 7 and 4, 8. 4, 9, that is 36, this is 42, but I cannot put 4, 9 in 9, 9. Nah, I need to think of a better way. Okay. Where n is the length of the boxes. Okay. If I sort it according to, let's say, can think of a ON square solution, but is there a better one? I mean, there should be a better one. Let's say I'm at 4, 9. Then what I do is, for the rest of the array, which is 5, 5, 9, 9 and 10, 10, what I'm gonna do is, essentially I'm gonna say that find me the first one that has the height greater than 9. So this would be this one. Then I'm going to say that this is, I can fit this box here. Okay, then I'm here and I'm going to say find me the first one which has this. So this is this. I'm going to say I can fit this box here, and this is going to say I can fit this box here. So it is going to be maximum of 1 comma whatever it is plus 1, which is 2. So this will have 2 as stored in it, and the answer would be 3. Is this going to work? That's one approach, but is it correct? Sort of a dynamic programming plus binary search, DP plus binary search. I don't like DP, I don't like binary search, but the website name is also binary search apparently. So I think this can be solved using dynamic programming plus binary search. Okay, let's try to write the solution, because I feel we can solve it using dynamic programming and binary search. I'm going to import several things. I'm going to import bisect for binary search, and I'm going to say matrix.sort. So now this is a sorted matrix, sorted with the first index, 0th index. DP is going to be, or maybe even heights. I know yeah, I can have another separate array heights. I'm going to say for row in matrix, for column in, or maybe for height in row, heights dot append height. Okay. I also am going to have dp is 0 for I in range length of matrix, right? And now we can start filling in the dp. We can also have our answer as 0 because we want to return an answer. Let's try to fill up the dp for row in range length of matrix, width comma height equals to matrix of row. Okay, so I have width and height right here with me. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to say that find me an element having height greater than my current height inside of this matrix, such that it also has width greater than the current width. Can use bisect. What else can I do? Let's look at bisect in Python. Bisect algorithm, bisect function. How does bisect work? Yes, there we are. Alright, so if we have array A and the number x, then we can say I equal to bisect left of this, and in that case it's going to return us first occurrence of x. Okay, let's go to IDE of Geeks for Geeks and let's import bisect. Yes, we are going to say this. We'll have our array and x, and I'm going to print I. So let's see what's the output. Well, for this the output is 2, which is 0 1 2, right? How about I say a of I? Four, 4, 8 makes a lot of sense. What if I had that's 4 4 8, right? Yeah, that's the first occurrence of this. Okay, okay, how about say 9? Then I will have an empty array. How about I say 3? Then also I should have 4 4 8. Yes, so this is exactly what we want, right? Isn't it? We have width and height. Let's also have width, width. Yeah, width. This is incorrect because it's gonna be heights dot append row of 1, widths dot append row of 0. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is that find me the index of bisect lab in weights for width plus 1 and find me the index for in heights from the previous index of height plus 1. Whatever index it is equals to maximum of dp of idxx comma dp of rho plus 1. This is true if idxx not equals to minus 1, and all of this is true if idx not equals to minus 1. And every time we are doing this, we can say answer equals to max of answer comma dp of the answer is 2. Yes, answer is maximum of this plus 1. Is this always going to work? I am not sure. I think it's not going to work always, but okay. This is 2 0. My output was wrong. It was just 2 0. I'm in the first row of the matrix, and I think, how is my answer equals to 2, by the way? That's weird. Can I print my ID? Two zero. Well, idx is 1. Why? I want to find the width which is greater than the current width. The current width is 2. Greater than 2, cannot find 3. Should be minus 1. Print width heights width comma height. Well, width is 2, height is 0, width is 2 plus 1 3. Shouldn't it be, if it's just 2 and I want 3, then shouldn't it give me a negative index? Should it not give me a negative index? Well, it gives me 1. Yeah, it should not be equals to length. And idx I is not equal to length of A, which means idx not equals to length of width, and A of I is not equal to x. Width of idx is not equal to width. Similarly, I should do the exact same thing here, which is idxx, height, this would give me a 0, right? Whatever answer I have, just add 1 to the answer. Okay, in this case answer is 2, but expected is 1. When you sort the matrix, you get 2 2 3 0. You write 2 2 Oh, this is never going to work because my height and width aren't actually sorted. That was so stupid of me to do whatever I did. Okay, we cannot use binary search. What do we have to do? Oh no, we have to use binary search. But how am I supposed to use binary search if my height and width isn't sorted? Return the maximum number of boxes you can fit into a box. Maximum number of boxes you can fit into a box. Maximum number of boxes you can fit into a box. Let's look at the hint. Think of the longest increasing subsequence. Sort by one dimension, apply longest increasing subsequence on another dimension. Sort by width and then find LIS by considering only height in the sorted matrix. In this sorted matrix. जो मैंने किया उसमें थोड़ा सा कुछ गड़बड़ है. यहाँ तक ठीक है. I understand this part where I have heights. I understand this part where I've sorted with the width, and now I want to have the longest increasing subsequence. Oh wow, that should have been insane. अगर मैं ये कर देता खुद से तो that would have been insane. LIS for the heights. Yeah. I just need to find the longest increasing subsequence in heights. Longest increasing subsequence in heights. What is the longest increasing subsequence, by the way? Longest increasing subsequence. And there's one more thing that I want to do, which is if I have two elements having the same width, then I would pick the element which is then I'd pick the first element itself. I won't pick the second element because then that would be stupid. But anyways, longest increasing subsequence. How do you find the length of longest increasing subsequence? Well, you find the length of longest increasing subsequence. How do you do that? Let's say you have 5, let's say you sort the thing, then you have 9, 5, 9, 10. So the longest increasing subsequence length is 3. How do you find that? You find that in O using a DP. You say that longest increasing subsequence ending at this index would be for all the elements that were smaller than this, strictly smaller than this. But you cannot use binary search, can you? Because this is not sorted. Wait. Say you have 9, 5, 9, 10. Let's have a look at this. Longest increasing subsequence lead code. Let's look at this problem. It's a very old problem. You have 10 to the power 4. Yeah, I want n log n time complexity algorithm. I've always solved it using n square, but n square would not work for this problem, right? So I need a n log n. Let's look at a n log n solution. Can you come up with a n log n time complexity? Can I come up with a n log n time complexity? N log n. How do I use binary search here? This I know, n square I know, but let's look at this n log n solution. Okay, that looks very intimidating at first. I don't know. The solution looks very intimidating. Let's construct the idea from the following example. Consider the example 26834551. Let's try to build the increasing subsequence starting with an empty 1. Subsequence is empty. Let's pick the first element as 2. 6 is greater than the previous number. 8 is greater than the previous number. 3 is less than the previous number. We can't extend the subsequence, but we must keep 3 because in future they may have longer subsequence starting with 2, 3. So subsequence this, subsequence 2. Okay. With 4, we can't extend 1, but we can extend 2. With 5, we can't extend 1, but we can extend 2. With 1, we can't extend either, but we need to give 1. So this is a simple one. Finally, length of longest increasing subsequence is subsequence 2. In the above step, we need to keep different sub which cause poor performance, but we notice that we can just keep one sub when new number x is not greater than the last element of the subsequence. We do binary search to find the smallest element in sub and replace with number x. For example, you have 2, you have 268. Now 3 is less than the previous number, so we can't extend the subsequence. We need to find the smallest number which is greater than 3 in sub. It is 6. Then we overwrite it, so 238. If you have 2683451, you make 268. Then when you have 3, you put 3 on top of this, right? Correct. This was insane. I never solved longest increasing subsequence in O n log n. I never even thought that it was solved using n log n. Hello Sudin, hi. But this is insane. Okay, that's kind of insane. Okay, let's try to solve it. So we have let's start with an empty subsequence. Let's go for I in range length of nums. We have our current number as nums of I. Now we just check if length of sub and sub of -1 greater than cur. Then we can simply do sub dot append length of sub, or no, if length of sub equal to 0 or this, then sub dot append cur. Else I find the index as bisect dot bisect left on this array sub comma cur. Now this is going to find the first value which is at least greater than equal to cur. So I'm going to replace that. I'm going to say sub of idx equal to cur. Finally, when I'm done doing everything, I can return the length of subsequence. List index assignment out of range. Bisect left sub comma x. Oh, this has to be smaller. I'm sorry, that was my mistake. The old tailor can come to the phone right now because this is solved in O of n log n. That's crazy. So we can solve this one also in n log n now. All we need to do is we need to copy paste this piece of code, and we need to say Nums is nothing but heights. Is it done? Yeah. Then we can say length of sub. If it doesn't work, then we have to modify this a little bit. Yeah, it didn't work, but then I know what to do. I can just use a hash map here. Hash map is an empty hash map. You can use a visited, or I can have a visited set, right? I'm going to say if row of 0 in visited, then pass else visited dot add row of 0, and this would solve all of my problems, and there you go, it should be fine. No, the result was 2. How is my result 2? That's not possible. I've sorted this, so my height, it should not pass, it should continue. Please tell me it works now, because I've submitted it a million times. No, it still doesn't work. Okay. How do I solve this last remaining problem? How will I solve this last remaining problem? I need the solution now. You won't gain any XP for this problem. I do not want to lose the XP. I've done a lot of mehnat on this problem until now. If the top of sub is less than cur, boxes all the way down. feeling I'll have to give up. Let's look at the solution. Shit, why do I keep forgetting this? Why do I keep forgetting this? Why? Sort by decreasing height to prevent dirty reads extending from the same width. Why do I keep forgetting this? Can someone tell me? That's illegal. Number of times I've forgotten this. Oh, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. But I keep on forgetting that whenever so I should write it down somewhere. I should write it down so that I do not miss it the next time. Because I've done this like a million times. I've faced this problem a million times. And out of those million times, I haven't been able to fix it anyways. Yes. I'm going to just copy this part. This is so important that you sort. The first one is right, but the second one is negative. Then you can use simple thing. Then you can use anything simple like this. Find the bigger height. And just say that this person has also done the same thing. Such nice human. Oh, these are the only solutions. Okay. So let's do this. Let's say key equals lambda x of 0 comma negative times x of 1. And I need this test case 0 0 to 0 to 1. Looks like a nice test case to me. Let's remove this. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's run. Positional argument follows keyword. Okay. Does this make sense? Heights is not defined. Well, heights is defined. Heights is an empty array. This is okay, but what if you have 3, 1 now? 3, 1. So that was the only problem in our code. The only problem was that we were not able to do this. We didn't realize that doing this will solve all of our problems, which is very heartbreaking, but okay. Should we try another problem? I hate binary search and I hate dynamic programming, but I do not hate both of them as much as I hate them together. Shit. Do you know, I want to play I recently, like from today itself, I started playing chess back again, once again. I stopped playing chess for a long time, but now I thought let's start playing chess once again. And I faced so many difficulties. I was facing so many difficulties. I was making so many blunders and stuff. That's because I am trying a completely new opening that I never played before. Plus at the same time my calculations have become very weak in chess right now. That's true. Okay, we have to do one assignment also, so let's quickly go ahead and try to finish up that assignment. Okay, I need to verify that it's me. Sheesh. I've never been able to log into my account with one one password attempt. I have to do multiple attempts almost always, and that's okay. This is assignment. Kindly discuss the impact of human activities on different, at least 3 pages. What the hell? Hi Kwanit. At least 3 pages. Is this guy insane? To discuss the impact, I have to write 3 pages. That is so disgusting. Damn. Alright, we have to write 3 pages, so we better start writing right now. Shit. I thought I would write just 1 page, but 3 pages, damn. That's gonna be hard. What's the assignment? Impact of human activities on ecosystem. Okay, we're gonna use a good font. Let's use Comfort or Semi-Bold. Kwanit, I think you should also solve this assignment. It's disgusting. The fact that we have to write at least 3 pages. That's disgusting. Impact of human activities on ecosystem. मेरे को भी शेयर कर दियो, चेंज कर दूँगा अपने से. That's so भाई तुम कैसी बातें कर रहे हो? यहाँ मैं सामने सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ, देख लो. बस फ्लैग लगा तो आई विल किल यू. Okay, impact of human activities on ecosystem. Let's go. What do we write in this assignment? एक तो ऐसे assignment क्यों मिलते हैं जिनका कोई sense नहीं होता. So let's decrease the font size. Yeah, this is fine. Cool, this looks pretty cool. Let's start. Impact of human activities on ecosystem. At least 3 pages. Okay. How about we make points? Preface. Is it called preface? Preface, prefix, introduction, or preface? What is preface? Preface. An introduction to a book, typically starting its subject, scope, or aims. Exactly. So preface is the correct word. I'm going to use preface. Okay. Let's remove bold. Preface. This document contains a brief discussion on the human impact on ecosystem. We start by talking about what? What am I going to talk about in this document? Impact of human activities on ecosystem. पहले तो मुझे देखना पड़ेगा कि ये होता क्या है. I mean, I know what it is. I just want to understand what are the things that I'm going to write. There are multiple impacts, of course. Pollution, smog, environmental turnaround, wildfires, agriculture से wildlife और चीज़ें चेंज हो रही हैं, deforestation, overpopulation, plastic production, emission of carbon dioxide, तो इसमें हम let's talk about only couple of like 3-4 things in this document. हम बात करते हैं, let's talk about CO2 number 1, मतलब human activities like human activities that are contributing towards air pollution. Let's talk about them, and let's also talk about I don't know what else. Fishing, right? Fishing could be one thing. Fishing से भी प्रॉब्लम होती है. What else? I'm only going to write interesting stuff. CO2, yeah, plastic production. Okay. ठीक है, तो we start our discussion, ऐसा लिखूँगा. We start our discussion by talking about simple and most basic human activities like agriculture, deforestation, like agriculture and its impact on the environment, and then we will swiftly move to a more complex discussion and we will to a more complex is not the correct word, says to a more in-depth, sophisticated discussion, and we will talk about we will talk about plastic production, overfishing, and CO2 emissions and their impact on the environment. Yeah, okay, got it. So this is the preface. That's the preface of the document. Now let's write level 1, human activities. Yeah, level 1. Let's write level 1. Level 1 will include all the basic human activities. Let's write here we have, not we, let's say I start our discussion, or we. Okay, I have classified human activities and their impact in 3 different levels, namely level 1, level 2 and level 3. Based on their I've classified human activities in 3 different levels based on their impact on the ecosystem. Level 1 is the most basic level, and here we talk about human activities like agriculture, fishing, overpopulation, etc. Let's only have two levels, okay? Level 1 and level 2. Two different levels. Level 1 is the basic level, and here we talk about human activities, agriculture, fishing, overpopulation, etc. Now I'm going to copy paste from here. As the world population is increasing rapidly, it increases the demand for anyone who's joining right now. I'm solving my assignment because I have to submit this assignment today and I have to write 3 pages, so that's why I'm solving the assignment. Also, I got bored of the last problem that I was solving on the stream, so I switched to environmental science. I think environmental science is way more interesting and easier than data structure and algorithms. As the world population is increasing rapidly, it increases the demand for food resources, and to meet this ever growing demand, humans have been exploiting land resources, by doing agriculture, mass agriculture. Agriculture affects ecosystem in multiple ways, starting from the most basic of land usage and then moving to more complicated stuff like the uses of fertilizers, and pesticides. Those fertilizers, I can write anything, I can write all the crap in the world and no one's going to care because this is a 1 or 2 credit course, I guess, so no one's gonna care. Those fertilizers and pesticides wash away with the rain and reach the water bodies, which affects the marine life and ends up killing a lot of fishes and other water animals. Other than the use of fertilizers, there is a lot of energy consumption that is associated with the agriculture. Today farmers use a lot of machines like tractors, harvesting machines, trolley, etc. These machines run on fossil fuels and they release a lot of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, which results in air pollution, thus affecting the entire ecosystem. ठीक है? What else? Fishing and overpopulation. Now, agriculture is not the only basic thing that is messing up the ecosystem right now. Fishing, overfishing is a real threat to a lot of fish species in the world. इसमें भी कुछ भी लिख दूंगा. क्या लिखूंगा. Where is overfishing? Overfishing कहीं तो था ना. Oh, I get a call. I have to pick up this one. Hello. Yes. क्या हुआ? Stream. क्या? तुमने कुछ तो गलत किया होगा. चलो फोटो भेजो. फोटो देख के बताता मैं. कोड की Anyways, so where was I? I was talking about overfishing and how it's affecting the marine life. That's it. Let's take a 2-minute break because I have to do something else also. Just give me a second. Let me increase the music volume in the meantime. Okay, due to unforeseen circumstances, I think I have to end the stream right now. Unforeseen circumstances, not my fault. I wanted to stream for 3 hours, but there is something that I cannot skip, so I have to end the stream. But anyways, thanks for joining to the stream.